Main Street in the American Sign Museum takes visitors on a trip down memory lane to explore a simpler time in America. The Main Street exhibit is a major focus of the museum's new home. More than 24 sign painters came to the museum in March of 2012 to help recreate the storefronts. The Main Street Reunion Project included some of the top craftsmen in the sign industry from the United States and Canada. Founder Todd Swarmstead came up with the Main Street concept to showcase the signs that would typically be found in small-town America.
The storefronts, by and large, here are those individual mom-and-pop businesses. It harkens back to a time when things were simpler, life was slower, and you savored the moment rather than worrying about speeding down the highway. And with internet and all that, everything's fast, fast, fast. Here, there's time to pause and there are memories that are conjured up, and they're always good memories.
To give the storefronts in the museum a truly authentic feel, Swarmstead turned to David and Susie Butler, who recruited the crew of sign painters for the Main Street Reunion Project. The artists added their own touches to the design and theme of each storefront, and in many cases, aged their work to match the look and feel of the stores.
It really is a dream job. I mean, this is a dream job.
Well, we had the confidence in all of our crew to say, here it is. We knew what we were going to get back because we kind of said, let us pick the crew because we know what these people can do. We know what they're capable of, and we know their strengths.
All of the artists volunteered their time, giving up a week at their regular jobs to be part of the Main Street Reunion Project. Todd Swarmstead gave all of the artists the creative freedom to make each storefront their own.
I wanted them to have the creative leeway to do what they want. I said, okay, that storefront is a 50s design. It's a hardware store. Have at it. And they came through. I mean, I go around to the individual sign painters who design the stores and I say, you nailed that.
Swarmstead says it was important for all of the artists taking part in the event to be team players.
To be here, you had to have some other qualities. You had to be humble. You had to leave your ego at the door. And when you think about a lot of artists, and these people are artists in my mind, you think about a lot of artists, they get famous, they have an ego, and they're unapproachable. These are people that are very approachable, everyday people that just have a tremendous talent.
A number of the artists are part of a group of sign professionals that call themselves letterheads. The purpose of the group is to share sign painting and glass gilding techniques. The letterhead movement has expanded around the world since it first started in the early 1980s.
Before letterheads, sign painters shops didn't talk to other shops. Everything was secret. They didn't share anything. Now all of a sudden, here's this organization, I guess you could call it that's what it's all about. So we got invited, and it was just, wow! It was a life-changing
Yeah, it really was.
experience.
Throughout the week, the artists worked on many of the techniques that have been used for decades, such as gold leafing and hand lettering. Technology has brought changes to the sign industry, making many of those techniques rare today.
This is our legacy here. These, people need to understand not only the neon signs, but the pedestrian-oriented signs, the signs that when you walk down the street, something catches the corner of your eye, and it'll spin you around sometimes. But just to see the beauty of the handwork, this work was done the same way 75 years ago. With a few modern touches, we're able to do similar work today.
Teaching others those same techniques, especially the next generation of sign painters, is a top priority.
So it's more than just the craft or the skill, it's that everybody is so unassuming and willing to tell you everything. I'm not a threat to you, we're just, whatever I can tell you, I'll tell you, I'll give you. Whatever I brought is, what's mine is yours. And that's even more than all the skill. The glass work is amazing. The gold leafing, just the hand lettering, just watching some of these people work, and it's about love. It's about loving what you do. And
To see so many different projects being executed at the same time by the top people in both countries, I couldn't ask for anything better. They can have their special cruises and vacations and Super Bowls. This is my best. That's what I live for and enjoy it.
Many artists say they treasured the opportunity to be involved with such a talented group of people throughout the week.
The thing that struck me about this week is that the level of talent of the people that are here and the diversity of area where they come from. We've got them from all areas of the United States as well as Canada, so it's a good cross-section of North American people here making this whole thing happen. We're kind of proud of this whole thing. And I think that any outsider that would come in here and look at this would be amazed at what this is all about.
This place, it's the ultimate. It's the ultimate to see all of this work and be a part of it. I couldn't be more pleased.
Part of the museum's mission is to educate visitors about the history of the sign industry. Swarmstead says he also hopes visitors will gain an appreciation for the people that have designed and created those signs.
We're honored, we're and so grateful that they all came here, but they're honored to be here in the museum, and they all put their best work, they all did their best work here. This is a showcase and again, a celebration of sign painting.
The talent the artist shared to help create Main Street's distinctive look will be enjoyed by visitors to the American Sign Museum for many years to come.